Your cat ignores everyone in the room, but then walks straight to you and sits on your lap. Sounds random, right? But here's what shocked me. Scientists discovered that cats don't choose their favorite person by accident. There's a specific hidden process happening inside your cat's mind, and most pet owners have absolutely no idea it's even occurring. But here's what's even more surprising. The things you think make your cat love you, they might actually be pushing your cat away. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you see your relationship with your cat. And honestly, it might explain everything. So let's start with the question that's probably already in your head. Why does my cat follow me everywhere? You walk to the kitchen, there's your cat. You go to the bathroom, your cat is scratching at the door. You sit down, your cat is suddenly on your lap. It feels flattering, but also a little mysterious. And the truth is, this behavior isn't random at all. It's actually one of the clearest signs that your cat has already chosen you as their favorite person. But to understand why that happens, you have to understand how cats think. And it starts way earlier than most people realize. Research from the University of Vienna found that cats form deep social bonds with humans, bonds that are surprisingly similar to the attachment bonds that human babies form with their parents. That's not a small finding. That's science telling us that your cat isn't just tolerating you. Your cat is emotionally attached to you. But here's where it gets interesting. Cats don't bond with everyone equally. They pick one person, sometimes two, and that inner circle is incredibly hard to get into if you don't know the rules. So what actually goes into that decision? It comes down to a combination of factors that your cat is constantly observing, processing, and remembering, often from the very first weeks of their life. The first thing cats pay attention to is early socialization. Cats that are exposed to calm, gentle, positive human interaction between 2 and 7 weeks old are far more likely to bond deeply with people later in life. If a kitten had a rough or isolated start, bonding takes longer and requires much more patience. But even if you adopted an adult cat, don't worry, because the second major factor cats use to choose their person is something you're doing every single day, whether you realize it or not. It's your communication style. And this is where most people completely miss it. Here's the reality. Cats are not dogs. They don't respond to loud excitement, constant touching, or being picked up without warning. In fact, those behaviors can make a cat quietly decide you're not their person. Cats are drawn to calm, quiet, predictable energy. If you're the person in the household who speaks softly, moves gently, and doesn't force interaction, your cat notices that immediately. Studies show that cats are significantly more likely to approach people who let them lead the interaction. Meaning, the person who ignores the cat a little often ends up being the cat's favorite person. I know, that sounds completely backwards. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is what your cat is actually reading when they look at you. Cats communicate heavily through eye contact and slow blinking. When a cat slowly blinks at you, that's the equivalent of a cat smile. It's a signal of trust and affection. And when you slowly blink back, you're speaking their language. Scientists call this the slow blink response, and research published in the journal Scientific Reports confirmed that cats are more likely to approach humans who use slow blinks as a form of communication. So if you've ever wondered why your cat seems to have a sixth sense about who's a cat person, this is why. Cat people tend to naturally do things that cats interpret as safe and respectful. Now, there's another layer to this that almost nobody talks about, and that's routine. Cats are creatures of habit in a way that goes incredibly deep. They track your schedule, your movements, your patterns, almost like a tiny furry scientist living in your home. The person who feeds them, plays with them, and is consistently present at the same times each day builds something incredibly powerful: trust. And trust, for a cat, is love. This is why cats so often choose the person who works from home, or the person who wakes up earliest, or the person who always sits in the same chair at night. It's not about grand gestures. It's about showing up consistently in ways your cat can predict and rely on. But wait, there's something even more surprising hiding inside this whole picture. Because it's not just about what you do, it's also about what your cat's personality brings to the relationship. Just like humans, cats have individual personalities, and research shows that a cat's attachment style actually mirrors what we see in human psychology. Some cats are securely attached, curious, confident, and openly affectionate. Some cats are more anxious. They bond intensely with one person and get stressed when that person leaves. And some cats are more independent. They bond on their own terms in their own time. Here's the wild part: your cat's attachment style will match itself to you. If you're a calm, steady presence, your cat becomes calmer and more secure over time. If the household is chaotic and unpredictable, even a naturally confident cat can become more anxious. You're not just choosing each other, you're actively shaping each other. And that's honestly one of the most beautiful things about the bond between cats and humans. Now, you might be wondering, what if you want to become your cat's favorite person, but you're not there yet? There are a few things that work incredibly well. First thing, stop chasing the connection. Let your cat come to you. Sit near them, be calm, and resist the urge to grab them or force cuddles. I know it's hard, especially when your cat is sitting there looking incredibly fluffy and squeezable, but patience wins every time. Next, use interactive play. Wand toys, feather teasers, anything that lets your cat hunt and pounce. This creates a strong, positive association with you. When your cat feels excitement, fun, and safety all at once during playtime, their brain links all of that back to you. And then communicate with those slow blinks. Make eye contact softly, blink slowly, and look away. Do it consistently and watch how your cat starts responding. It might take days or it might take weeks, but the moment a cat slowly blinks back at you, that's real. That's your cat telling you, "I trust you." Pinpoint. Remember that every cat moves at their own pace. The bond doesn't happen overnight, but when it does happen, it is incredibly deep, incredibly loyal, and genuinely one of the most rewarding connections you will ever experience with an animal. So here's what we now know. Cats choose their favorite person based on early experiences, communication style, consistent routine, and the unique match between your personality and theirs. The person who stays calm, lets the cat lead, and shows up every day, that's the person who wins a cat's heart completely. Now I want to hear from you. Does your cat follow you everywhere, or have they chosen someone else in your household as their favorite? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and I genuinely love hearing your stories. If this video helped you understand your cat a little better, give it a like. It really does make a difference for this channel. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video from Pawsitive Pet Place. Thanks for watching, and as always, give your cat a slow blink from me.